What's up, DS3TV? Welcome back for another video, and this one is Miscellaneous Myths. Kali tries to kill everything, and this one should be a good video. I mean, it should be pretty good. It's only Sarcastic Productions, and yeah, so this should be pretty fun to look at and watch. Also, I just kind of wanted to say I think I see in the description before I looked at this, like, before I even, like, clicked on the video. Well, not clicked on the video, but, like, before the video even starts, this is from Hinduism. I did not know that. I don't know. I'm just gonna be, like, completely honest here. It's not like, and I don't have, like I said, I don't have anything against Hinduism. Do it if you want to, if that's what makes you happy and that's what keeps you, that's what helps you be, a great person and who you are today. Amazing. Great for it. Great. Do it. I don't know. That's always been a religion that the gods in that religion have always scared me. I guess because they have like some of them have 8 arms and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, that always scared me as a child. I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I mean, and that's probably why I never really looked too much into Hinduism. But yeah, I actually looked more into Buddhism, partly for research for a paper I had to do, but also I looked more into that anyway. But yeah, this is going to be a really good video, and yeah, let's get into it. And subscribe to the channel. I want to get 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, September 13th. And also, I think this was a video that was recommended to me. I don't know. It's been so long since I've been making reaction videos because I got into a car accident last week, and yeah, everything is I'm fine, and the car might not be fine, I don't know, but yeah, but I got into an accident, so yeah, haven't been making videos recently, but gonna start back making videos a lot more, and yeah, let's get into it and play. Also, comment videos that you want me to react to in the comment section down below as well. So yeah.
Wow. Who'd have ever guessed that this wasn't a fully accurate portrayal of Hindu worship? So Hinduism is often called the oldest religion on Earth, a description that actually seems to be true. And because of its antiquity and the fact that it's a synthesis of a large number of disparate traditions and practices from all over the Indian subcontinent, summarizing it concisely in the space of an entertaining intro paragraph is difficult, to say the least. In the broadest, most insultingly simplified terms, Hinduism focuses on how best to live one's life while simultaneously finding a way to escape samsara, the cycle of reincarnation. There's also the concept of maya, illusion, as a source of distraction from one's proper understanding of their place in the universe, and there's also...
So that interests me. So I know so in Hinduism you're trying to escape reincarnation, but I know in Buddhism you are trying to not escape it, but you're trying you're trying to fulfill all 4 of your chakras, and to get you to a higher place than reincarnation, I believe, right? Tell me in the comments if I kind of got that wrong, but because I truly do want to understand. But yeah, that does seem this seems very interesting to me.
So Brahman, which is this sort of ultimate universal principle thing, which is really hard to concisely define without sounding like a hippie or a cult leader, but it's kind of the unifying principle energy thing of the universe. There's also Shakti, which is a specifically feminine primordial cosmic energy thing that seems to play the same role as Brahman does in the versions that use it. Now, when it comes to the gods specifically, Hinduism has a system that sounds more complicated than it is. Basically, every god is an aspect of that primordial energy universe stuff, and most gods will be specific aspects of other bigger gods. For example, Parvati is the gentle, nurturing, motherly aspect of cosmic universe goddess Shakti, Durga is the warrior aspect of Parvati, and Kali is the pissed-off warrior aspect of Durga. They're all usually treated as distinct goddesses, goddesses, but at the same time they're also all the same entity taking increasingly specific forms. One other confusing element to all this is that because the Hindu gods are kind of fluid and mostly symbolic, their relationships with one another can also be pretty flexible from myth to myth. For example, the general rule is that Mother Goddess Parvati is the wife of Shiva, the destructive aspect of the Trimurti whose job it is to end the universe. But Kali, whenever she's around, is also characterized as Shiva's wife without this conflicting with Parvati's thing. So now that we've sort of barely, not really contextualized this, today let's talk a little bit about Kali and how she nearly danced the universe to death. Word of warning, there's about 500,000 variants on this story, with this being only one of them. Mythology is fun like that. Please be nice to my comment section. So our story begins with Durga and the Matrikas, a good name for a band, fighting these dudes Chanda, Munda, and Raktabija along with their obligatory army of faceless minions. Now these guys are Asuras, who are bad guy deities that make a habit of battling the Devas, who are the good guy deities. Raktabija specifically has a particularly annoying power that makes him significantly harder to manage than the others. Whenever a drop of his blood touches the earth, it pops out a duplicate of him. This makes fighting him extremely frustrating due to his continuously replenishing supply of bad guys. In fact, it's so frustrating that the sheer force of Durga's pissed off facial expression causes Kali to spontaneously manifest out of her forehead creases and start kicking ass. Now Kali is a lot of things, but terrifying sums her up pretty well. As a physical embodiment of Durga's wrath, she's unsurprising.
I mean, you know, that just this picture looks terrifying. I mean, it's not like it's not. You know, I mean, looking at this depiction is pretty terrifying. I would have to agree that just seeing this would make me terrified.
Surprisingly lacking in chill, and after immediately murdering Chanda and Munda with minimal difficulty, she starts up on taking down Raktabija, first by eating all of his clones and most of the rest of his army, and then by juicing him like an orange. This, unsurprisingly, kills him pretty thoroughly, and with Kali drinking all his blood before it can reach the ground, he's left tragically cloneless and is therefore dead for real. So with that, the battle's over and the Devas have won, but unfortunately, Kali, as a manifestation of Durga's unstoppable rage, doesn't exactly chill out just because the battle's done. Instead, she starts wreaking widespread havoc, murdering basically everything she comes across and dancing on the bodies of the dead. Her victory dance / murder party gets so intense that it starts threatening the universe itself, at which point the rest of the Devas decide it's time to call in Shiva to sort this all out. So Shiva surveys the situation and decides that the only way to get through to his scary wife is through a dramatic heroic sacrifice. Shiva's job.
Yeah.
Anybody could be that guy.
I'd apologize that more than half of the body of this is contextualizing Hinduism instead of getting right to the myth, but I don't want to because it's really interesting. Oh, and I'm not sorry. Okay.
Night is young.
My description is also very inadequate and only covers vague broad strokes elements without addressing any of the myriad forms of regional variation or basically any of the philosophical aspects. I don't know why couldn't I say that word.
And the music's high with a bit.
This video is the result of a very enlightening conversation with a friend of mine while heckling Temple of Doom for cultural inaccuracies.
Rock music, everything is fine, you're in the mood.
I have nothing but respect for that one guy on Twitter who described Kali as waifu as
Food for a dance. And when
Alright, so yeah, that's the end of the video. And yeah, probably more videos gonna come out today. And talk to you guys in the next video, and peace.